Hey guys, Grant Davis here. Hey, I'm gonna talk to you about your dairy insurance, your farm insurance, and just agribusiness insurance in general. And I'm gonna post this on the website so you can take a look at it. This is a letter I received from Michael Crowell of Bar V Dairy. Most of us in the Central Valley know the Crowell family, um, and we know their history, and we know Michael's history of community service. I think he was a director at the TID for 20 or 30 years, just giving relentlessly of his time. Normally, I wouldn't read a letter to you, but this one I felt like I would actually just read this letter to you and then put it up. So if you'll bear with me, it's going to take a couple seconds to read this, but I think you'll find it interesting. Dear Grant, I wanted to take a few minutes and write you this note about my experience with GDI. I hope you can use my letter to help GDI continue to help others as you have helped us. When my family moved our dairy and personal insurance to you several years ago, I was surprised when our current agent said some pretty awful things about your company and you personally. What happened next was even more surprising. A friend of mine working at yet another agency had been told by our prior agent that we were considering moving our insurance to GDI, and to my surprise, my friend called and said some of the very unkind and untruthful things about you and GDI. I was completely put off by both of these agencies and their slandering of you and GDI. Honesty and integrity are the two qualities that mean the most to me. I have found that GDI has always put our interest first and has always given us outstanding service while saving us tens of thousands of dollars in premiums over the years. In fact, our family's experience with GDI has been just the opposite of what our prior agent and another agent had said. It burns me up when people make up lies like this and badmouth other businesses. I'd like you to have, I would like to have you use my name as a spokesman for you and GDI. I personally recommend GDI Insurance Agency and would tell anyone that knows me or my family they should take the time to get to know you and have you look at their insurance policies so that they can see for themselves what kind of person you are and what kind of company GDI is. You will likely save them money as you did us. Saving us money with the same policy, we had really shown how hard you worked to get us the best deal. And I wanted to mention again that in all my years, I have never had an agency provide better service and support than I have from GDI. To my friends who know me, I would tell you to call GDI and see what I mean. Thank you, Michael Crowell, Bar V Dairy. And, sometimes I would hesitate to read a letter that, even mentioned that somebody said anything negative about us, except that we know that it happens. I could only say this, that I've been doing this almost 37 years, and I feel blessed every day when I come to work. I'm only here to help. So sometimes I get clients, sometimes I don't. But the one thing I try to do is when I leave after I've met you, whether you buy your insurance from me or not, my objective is to leave you better off than when we met, is to leave you with some tidbit of advice, whether it's your estate plan, how to lower the cost of your workman's comp, or some other cool thing that maybe you just didn't know about or you didn't know was available. Most of the stuff that we do for free for our clients. We provide everything from HR systems and wellness to all your OSHA compliance and fleet safety. We benchmark and forecast your mod rates, and we try to treat you, even though you're an agribusiness. I say even though, because a lot of that's done on a handshake still, but we try to treat you like you're a real business owner. More than that, you matter to us as people. Otherwise, we wouldn't work with you. Frankly, I don't work with people that I don't like. If I find that, hey, I just don't like the person, I wouldn't work with them. But I like so many people. Everyone is so nice that we just try to help. This is one of the coolest things, and I didn't ask Michael for this. It was funny. he came into my office just needing some help on a permit to dig underneath a railroad line, and that's not easy because the railroad people make that hard. And he said, I'd like to do something for you, and he offered to write this letter for me, and I've spent some time reading it over and over again and thanking him, and I thanked him for it, of course, but really and truly, just give us a chance, and you'll see what he's saying is true. Because all we're going to do is try to help. We're going to come out and do our best to help you. We're going to help you try to lower your rates, make sure your coverages are right, and try to help you. So that's my 2-second commercial. I can't say it better than Michael Crowell said it. Thanks again, Michael. I really appreciate you doing this for us, and it was really unexpected when you offered and you asked if you could do this for us. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.